I want to talk about climate change. They keep talking about climate change over the radios and television, but there's no climate change. It's because of your sin. That's God's doing. He's making it, the earth is warming up. They're always talking about climate change and the earth is warming up. That's why we're having all this strange weather. But all that's God's doing, because he said the sea and the wave gonna be rolling. You know, because you can read about it, what it says in Revelation chapter 7. He tells about the wind won't blow on the earth. See, all that's God's doing because of your sin. And the people fall for that about climate change. It's not climate change, that's God's doing because of your sin. You don't want to stop sinning. Repent for your sin. You promote transgender, homosexuality, same-sex marriage, adultery, fornication, lying, stealing. You promote all that. This is why the earth is warming up. But the Bible tells you it's all because of your sin. That's why. And most people do not understand that, even though you tell them, they won't want to believe it anyway because they don't believe in God. But they will see if they be living at the time when the time comes. You turn to Revelation chapter 7. It's in verse 1. And it says, and after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. See? See, when we start using windmill for, for utility. See? And we're using like for energy, it's like we're using that for energy. Like solar power. And it tells you about that too. A third part of the sun gonna be smitten. And a third part of the moon and the stars likewise. So you can turn to, I think it's in Revelation chapter 8. I think it's in chapter 8. Yeah, in verse 12. It says, and the fourth angel sounded, and the third part of the sun was smitten. You see? And the third part of the moon, and the third part of the stars, so as the third part of them was darkened, and they shone not for a third part of it, and the night likewise. You see that? A third part. Like I said, they have 12 hours in the daytime. A third part of the 12 hours, that's 4 hours of darkness. The sun going to be smitten. In the nighttime, like I say, they have 12 hours. Some places they do have 12 hours. Sometimes it be 10, sometimes it be, or 11 hours. Most down south, it'd be sometimes half and half a certain time of the year. A third part of it will be smitten. A third part of the sun will be smitten. It'll be like 4 hours of darkness of the sun and 4 hours of darkness of the stars and moon. So it make 8 hours of darkness. Ain't gonna be see nothing. It's like in Moses' time with Pharaoh. They put darkness on God's people. The Israelite had light. But the Egyptian didn't have no light. See, God had put darkness up on them. All that is to be God's doing at the last time. A lot of times God's used man to do that. It's like put out the disease. There's a lot of time man put out those diseases. God allow him to do that. You know, it's like man can control the weather. You know, there's a lot of people don't believe that. You know. But that's what I wanted to show you, all that God's doing. There's no climate change. It's your sin. That's why this happened. You know. In Revelation, I think it's in Revelation. Well, let me see. I think it's in Revelation 12 or 13, somewhere else. Let me see. Might be 16. Yeah, Revelation 16. What a son will be. I mean, God can have, angel can have power over the sun. Revelation 16 and 8. It says, and the fourth angel poured out his vial upon the sun, and power was given unto them. Unto him, I mean. Power was given unto him to scorch men with fire. See? See? Tells you right here. And men were scorched with great heat and blasphemed the name of God. You see? Which had power over these plagues. And they repented not to give him glory. See? God had power over that. Because man sinned. That's why God put those plagues on him. All that's God's doing. But the earth warming up and stuff is going to get hot. You got to scorch man. You know, in the latter time. And not no climate change. That's God's doing because you don't want to repent. That's why all these things will be happening. More and more disasters will be happening. Hurricane, tornadoes, and all kind of disasters. Earthquake, you know, great earthquake. You know, they had tornadoes and stuff like that. You know, earthquake and stuff. The Bible says it's going to be great earthquake. And it's going to happen more often. Increase because sin increase. See, go back when our nation, the world, most of the whole world, you go back 40, 50 years ago, the world, when nation didn't pass laws for same-sex marriage. Now look what the nation is doing now, America and the other nations. See, this is the difference, and God will punish for that. This is what he did with Sodom and Gomorrah. See, that's an example right there. And the Bible tells you that. You know, but they don't want to hear. But that's what I wanted to bring to y'all today. There's no climate change. All this is God's doing because of your sin. But most people don't believe in God. No matter what you say, it ain't going to make any difference. But some people that understand, that read the Bible, that believe in God, they will see all that is God's doing. There's no climate change. It's your sin was the cause of this. That's all it is. I thank y'all. May God bless y'all and give y'all wisdom and knowledge and understanding of his word.